Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianna and I'm a 4th year 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. Today I have a work day. This is my first time in my classroom after winter break. So it's been 2 weeks and things are off the walls and on the ground. So got my hair up, got my comfy clothes on because this place needs to be cleaned. I don't want to spend too much time talking. I'm just going to show you a lot of before and afters, I think. But as you can see behind me, if you missed my previous video, go ahead and click here so you can watch that and catch up with me on life. But I mentioned these paper bag projects that I need to grade. So they're taking over my desk. I want to grade them at school because I don't want to have to bring them home because there's 19 paper bags. So the first thing I'm going to start with is cleaning behind my desk because this is truly the only thing that I really want to accomplish. So I'll show you what that looks like. So it's turned into a little bit of a junk pile in certain areas. Mostly it's still organized, but as you can see, I've started laying papers on top of things, and this is a disaster. This area is not okay either. PTO bought us these subtraction regrouping kits, which are awesome, but I never got a chance to put them away. So that's that mess. And then we have this mess and that cart, which is just a mess collector. So that is where I'm at. I'm gonna get started probably on the easiest part first. Hey y'all. Oh my goodness, it has been a day. It is 3 o'clock right now. The morning I was catching up with my coworkers. Unfortunately, it's like, you want to talk to them because you haven't seen them in so long, but you know you have to work, but it's just like, So, a lot of the morning was a drag for me, but it was good to catch up with them, so that's fine. I did get a few things accomplished, not as much as I wanted, but let me show you what I've done. First of all, I've been sitting on the carpet labeling all of these books that have been in this Scholastic box forever. I think most of them came in, some of them were from last year, and they were from my first Scholastic order this year. So I went ahead and I made sure my name is stamped in all of them, and then I put the stickers on for the bins that they will go in. What I'm actually going to do with these is put them all into one book box and place it under the bench here. And for my students' reading center this week for their independent reading, I'm going to have them come to the carpet and look through these books and think of the ones that they are interested in. And then I'm going to do some kind of raffle on Friday to pass them out, just to get them excited about reading again as we come back to the new year. So I did that once with my kids last year and they loved it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that together for this year. This box turned into my trash pile and my read alouds that are gonna go behind my desk. So I have to put those up. So I'm going to do that really quick and then I'll take you over to my desk area. So I keep my personal books here on my shelf, and then those are my books for my book study. I've written them down so I can look into them, and then I just put this book jacket here because one of my students has that book out right now. You may notice it looks a little bit more organized. This area was pretty good. I went through my sticker bucket a little bit. I cleaned out all the extra stuff that was around here. I organized this a little bit. So in here I just have files that I grab for all the time, like my robotics information, iStation, county policies, and then my IEPs and my tier 2, which is my interventions, are all on the bottom, and they're organized in their folders just so they're there so I can grab. On the top here are the 2 most recent science and math units that we've been working on, so I can go back and refile all my old papers, and then when we were planning, I would easily be able to pull these so I wouldn't have to go into my filing cabinet. So once I'm done with this unit, I'll put them back into my cabinet. here, I just have benchmarks that we are allowed to look over with our students. So I'm keeping them there so I have them handy. And that's pretty much it over here. These are either like my data binders, my contact logs, units of just stuff that I have. I have science books and social studies books down here, math and reading up here. And then I've kind of cleaned up this area a lot, actually. I use this little donut drink holder as a drink holder, just not in the pool, you know. That is what this area is looking like. And I definitely cleaned up back here. I put things where they need to be. I now have a bucket of Sharpies, a bucket of erasable highlighters, and then expo markers, whiteboards for small group. I put these little magnetic things on here just in case I may use them. All right. This is what I didn't really get to, especially that, but it's okay. I have another work day coming up after Martin Luther King Day, so I'm gonna dedicate it to the cart. But for now, my grade copy file is completely stuffed with things that need to be filed, and it's spilling over on top. All of that stuff needs to be filed, but I'm not going to worry about it today. I did restock my crate down here, which I love having this crate right at my desk. It's all the things that you would have to go hunting in your cabinets for, readily available. So I have gallon-size bags, sandwich baggies, and then there's extra boxes under each of these. That way when they run out, I don't have to go looking for it. So I've restocked, so it's all ready to go. I have Clorox wipes, baby wipes, plastic bags, hand sanitizer, and some other cleaning supplies in there. So that is just easily there for me to grab. And then this crate is supposed to be dedicated to my Scholastic News. I have to open all my new ones and organize them and make a better use of them this year. And then I have sorted all of my copies for the week, so plans are ready to go. And then there's my desk. My children's projects, I cannot bring these home. I just cannot bring these home. So I don't know what I'm going to do about those right now. This is stuff I'm bringing home. I think I'm going to bring home my reindeer posters so I can get those graded, my planner, my computer, and that's pretty much it. So I have cleaned up a lot. I also have cleaned up this area completely. There used to be my table lap desks here and then my little puzzle piece things, and I wasn't utilizing my bench, and I'm like, what the heck? So I put the puzzle pieces here. This is stuff for morning meeting. Here are all of the new books that my students are going to look through, and then there are the lap desks. Now I know they stick out a little bit, but that's much better than having them floating around in the classroom. Last Wednesday was our class party, and that's why my desks were organized like this, just so all the kids were all together for the party. But I kind of really like this setup, so I'm going to leave it like this for now. We'll see how it goes. And I was able to pull this table out, so I have 2 yoga balls on each side, and that makes for so much more space back here, which is really nice. I was actually thinking about how if I had this whole corner back here, I would have even more room. So that's something to think about for next year. But since I moved those things, this area is now clear. My word work, writing, and math facts drawers are ready to go for Monday. I've reset my grammar cards around the room, so they're ready to go as well. I used to have this stack of notepads here, so I just put them in this little container. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It used to be my goal for buying these was for a writing center, but I just haven't gotten around to that. So those are there. I need to do a better job of letting my students utilize these, but I have to pump them up. I also have added to my list of things to do to create a chart for flexible seating for my kids to somehow make a choice of what they're sitting at in the morning so they all don't run to the blue chairs, because the blue chairs are their favorite. So I need something. I've been saying all year I need something for that, so we'll see. These crates are like the puzzle piece connector things and just stuffed animals, random, I don't know, they're there. And then I moved the privacy boards up there. I have this table set up for my writing center. Next week, we are going to just be reviewing character traits and continuing to work with explanation as to why those characters have those traits. So instead of putting these around the room, I'm just having them here because another center will already be going around the room for word work, which is our grammar. And I think that is about it. For my table caddies, I have one at this end and then I have one at that end of each of them. That way they are there. Honestly, getting those books labeled is like the biggest win for me right now. So even though I feel like I didn't do that much, that is a huge task that has been accomplished. So let me show you guys my list because it has grown, not shrunk. Okay, so like I said, this is the stuff I'm taking home. I've written down my 3 book study titles. I have Rescue on the Oregon Trail, which is a Ranger in Time book, so I should probably write that. The Jungle Book, and then Blast Back Women's Suffrage. I know that's probably spelled wrong, so please don't judge. And then here's my list. It started with 10 things, and it has increased. I did hole punch my graded work, which is awesome. I did clean behind my desk for the most part. Organize the Chromebook cart area. I have emailed someone I needed to email, and I've added a bunch of stuff here that I need to complete. So I'm gonna get my stuff together and head out because the school is closing up. There's a lot I have to do this weekend just to be prepared for next week. But luckily, we have 2 full weeks and then we have a 5-day weekend again for Martin Luther King, which is very helpful. I do want to get back into routine as best as I can. So my plan is for a morning meeting tomorrow, the first thing we're going to discuss is how we're supposed to come into the classroom and reiterate those expectations. And I'm going to do a new expectation each day in morning meeting so that I'm utilizing that time a lot more wisely this week. Yeah, I do have the reading strategies book here because I am switching from math. I'm no longer planning math. This quarter I'm going to be planning reading. So I just want to see what I can bring to the table that's different than what we already have. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was an interesting video. I know it's been such a while since I filmed in the classroom, but you guys know how it's been. And oh, hold on. Okay, so my coworker from 4th grade called me for some old things I have that I had to get to her. I don't remember what I was saying, but thank you so much for watching. I don't know if I will be filming much in the classroom because I feel like most of it will be reflecting. If I do film, it's at the beginning of the day and the end of the day anyway. I do not film during school hours or my students or anything like that. I don't know what it's going to look like, but at least I can come in from time to time and just show you what it's looking like. But yeah, if you missed my last video, go ahead and click here because I am doing a giveaway with Personal Planner, the planner that I was using in this video as well. You guys will receive a gift card to completely customize your own planner, and I talk all about it there. So make sure you head over to that video to go check that out, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.